afternoon, everyone. I am coming to you today with some news that I am going to be running a 5-day, you can call it a challenge, you could just call it fun, next week in my Playing Bigger Facebook group. So if you haven't joined it yet, please come over and join us. Ideally today, because I'm going to be doing some prep work in there this weekend. So it's called Playing Bigger with Coach Susie Ramroop. And next week, what I am doing is having a holiday at home. Now, this is a concept I came up with when I was really doing some inner exploration work. I was trying to transform my life completely. And I was really conscious of this pattern of deferring my happiness. And what I mean by that is I was conditioning that my happiness was only present at certain times and generally as a result of certain circumstances. And one of those circumstances was, it was an old pattern really, which is to kind of run away on holiday. So when I was a busy corporate person, I literally lived holiday to holiday or social occasion to social occasion. I had this belief that my everyday life was stressful, not particularly enjoyable, something I had to do, which meant I wasn't really taking any responsibility for the bulk of my life. Instead, what I was doing was picking, 5 weeks of the year in which I could spend on holiday and as many long weekends as possible to try and rebalance and redress my level of happiness. And so I basically quit on my everyday life in the sense that I didn't have any expectations that it would bring me joy. So I hung all my hopes on going on holiday. And when I started working for myself in earnest, and I have to say that when I left the corporate world, I copped out a bit. I went to work for myself, but I did what I knew would bring in money easily. I didn't do what was in my heart, which is what I do now. And in between those two things, I had a lot of reflection time because it did not go from 0 to 6 figures quickly. So now I'm in the position where I've done a lot of this reflection and I've done a lot of breaking of my own patterns. And one of those patterns is living holiday to holiday. So what I did last year when I went on holiday to Denmark, we had a holiday home by the beach. And I looked at the characteristics of that holiday and I asked myself, why can't I feel this much joy at home? What is it about this holiday that makes me so happy? And when I looked at what those factors were, 90% of them were available to me at home. But when I'm at home, I don't have the same mindset. I don't have the same energy, and I didn't have the same feelings about my life as I did when I was in that holiday home in Denmark. And it wasn't a particularly snazzy home. It wasn't in a brilliant location. Yeah, I could walk to the beach and there was a shop next door and a restaurant opposite. But if you look at where I live now, minus the beach, it's not dissimilar. So why was it so different? It was all about my intention and my attitude towards it. So next week, what I am going to challenge you to do is bring all of those great emotions that you have on a holiday, whether it be on your own, with family, with friends, with a loved one, and introduce them into your day-to-day life, because those very same high vibrational emotions are available to you right now in your life. So this is why I'm saying it's going to be fun. It is going to require you to think outside the box. It is going to require you to break your existing habits, but it's going to be fun. So every morning I am going to be saying, today I want you to do X. And then I might offer you a stretch action as well. And you only have that day to do it. So just like a holiday, where you haven't necessarily planned every day to death, but somehow it's just relaxing and replenishing and joyful. That's what it's going to feel like next week, except you'll be at home. So I would love you to share this Facebook Live. I want as many people as possible participating in this holiday at home challenge. And I want you to be active. I want you to post pictures and fun videos if that's what you want to do. And I'm going to give a little prize to the person that is the most engaged. So again, I invite you to come over and join the Playing Bigger Facebook group with Coach Susie Ramroop, and try and do that today or tomorrow if you can, because like I said, I'm going to be doing some prep between now and when we start on Monday. And if you don't even know if you want to do it, just do it anyway. This is part of the spontaneity that comes from the holiday attitude. You don't hang around making long decisions, you just do stuff and enjoy it. So do this for you and enjoy it, and I will see you in the Facebook group. See you.